The Biden administration insisted it wouldn't fund crack pipes. A new report shows otherwise. And I tried to tell people when he first came out with this plan that the kits included crack pipes. He tried to lie about it, and now that the kits are out from his program, you know, it's showing that it does have in fact crack pipes. But before we get started, go ahead, hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, or hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here, and there's a link to my merch store. All right, let's talk about this news. The Biden administration is funding the distribution of crack pipes, according to a report from the Daily Caller, which indicates that the so-called harm reduction facilities that received administration grants are in fact distributing the pipes. The news come after administration officials insist that taxpayer dollars will not be used for this purpose and described a Washington Free Beacon report on their harm reduction grant program as misinformation. The Caller reported Friday, however, that it received 2 smoking kits that contain crack pipes, condoms, and lubricant from the New York Harm Reduction Educators, which received $398,960 in May from the Department of Health and Human Services through its harm reduction grant program. The Caller received its crack pipes, quote, after spending about 10 minutes on paperwork with basic information, according to the report. Not only were they given drug paraphernalia, the reporters were invited to smoke on the premises. That's just crazy. One employee asked a reporter to use the crack pipe in a supervised room at the Harm Reduction Center, saying the drug paraphernalia could not be used outside the facility because it was too close to a school. That is just crazy that they allowing this. When HHS announced the recipients of its $30 million harm reduction program in May, it included a note at the top of its grant webpage stating that, quote, no federal funding is used directly or through subsequent reimbursement of grantees to purchase pipes and safer smoking kits. The announcement came after the Free Beacon first reported in February that the HHS harm reduction program was set to fund the distribution of crack pipes. The White House denounced the story as disinformation and said smoking kits funded by its program would not include crack pipes. The Free Beacon subsequently obtained smoking kits in 5 East Coast cities that all contain crack pipes. I mean, this administration can't tell the truth about anything. HHS, in a statement to the Caller, claimed the New York Harm Reduction Educators has yet to use the federal funds it received and that its purchases will have to be approved by the government. The report comes as Congress moves to stop the Biden administration from funding crack pipe distribution. The House Appropriations Committee this month voted unanimously to include a provision in the HHS budget that prevents the agency from funding drug paraphernalia. I mean, it absolutely makes no sense to me that you would do this. If you're trying to stop someone from using it, why would you give them the tools to use it? It defies logic to me. Quote, none of the funds made available by this act should be used to procure or distribute pipes or similar cylinder objects for smoking or inhaling any controlled substance in Schedule 1 of the Controlled Substance Act, the amendment states. I mean, you would think that would be common sense. You got a law saying that it's illegal to smoke these things, but then you're going to have a government fund that gives you the tools to use this stuff that's illegal to use. This is your government. The amendment vote comes 1 week after the House passed a separate Democrat-sponsored bill that similarly banned the department from funding crack pipes through mental health and substance abuse programs. The vote signaled that President Joe Biden's congressional allies no longer believe the White House claims that the administration never planned to fund crack pipes. Rep. John Moliner, Republican from Michigan, who sponsored the amendment in the HHS funding package, said he was pleased that Democrats have now joined Republicans to hold Biden accountable for his radical policies. Because this is what he wants. He wants people on crack. He wants people on crack like his son. Quote, while most of the media stopped following the crack pipe story and some outlets tried to suppress it, the Free Beacon deserves a lot of credit for continuing to shine a light on the issue, Moliner told the Free Beacon. Now even Democrats are recognizing this was an abuse of tax dollars. It's just his policies altogether is just horrible. Every single policy decision Biden has made has been the wrong decision on top of wrong decision on top of wrong decision. But this is who they put in office. This is the commander in chief who's basically, this is Weekend at Bernie's. I don't think he know where he is most of the time. His handlers are the ones that's really running the show. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out DeMarcRepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.